Hey everybody, I'm Dina Proctor, creator of 3 by 3 Meditation and author of Madly Chasing Peace. Let's talk today about being present in the moment. There are a lot of people that have questions about what it means to be present in the moment. What does that mean exactly? I'm in the moment that I'm in, so what does it mean if I'm not present? Does that mean my mind is wandering? Does that mean that I'm not paying attention? What does it mean to be present in the moment? And also, how can I enhance being present in the moment or practice it so that I am more present in every moment? So, for me, the way that I define being present in the moment, and this is kind of how I talk about meditation as a state of being rather than an activity on my to do list. When I'm present in the moment, I feel like I'm fully engaged, fully focused, and at ease with whatever activity I'm doing. I could be really, really active doing something, doing driving or speaking to a group or on a phone conversation, or I could be sitting still, relaxing, or reading, or meditating. You can be fully present in the moment no matter what you're doing. And the benefit of meditation is that it gives you these opportunities, almost like, practice. So when you're on the playing field, you have a better skill or better understanding of how you're doing it. So the meditation is sort of like being in the practice round, and then being on the field in the middle of the game is when you're going through real life. And so it's really just about full engagement, being at ease, and being at one with whatever it is that you're doing. So in addition to meditating, and I had done a video not that long ago about meditating with your eyes open, about being in a state of meditation even while you are actively engaged in something else, taking a walk or being involved in another activity. And that kind of dovetails nicely with the idea of being present in the moment that we're in right now, because you can have it as a practice or an underlying intention as you go throughout your day of being present. Now, when you kind of sit down and say, okay, I'm going to be present right now, there's a little bit of effort to that, which it kind of guarantees you're not going to be present, if you know what I mean. It's sort of like, I'm going to work on letting it go. I'm going to work on surrendering something. And we can't really work at that. We just surrender it. We just let it go. We just release something, right? It's the opposite of working. And so being present in the moment isn't something that you necessarily work on. It's a practice, and it's something that you can access in anything that you're doing, but it's not necessarily work to be able to be present in the moment. And so, in addition to meditation times when you're training yourself in being present, or kind of doing those eyes open meditation exercises, you can also choose an activity that you do couple times during the day, 2, 3, 4, 5 times during the day, for no more than a few minutes. It doesn't have to be anything really intense, but that's something that's simple, something that is a little bit rote, so that you don't have to use extra brain power to focus on what you're doing. Like, for example, washing your hands. Anytime that your hands touch water, that can be a reminder to become one and be present in this activity. So it's not to have a lot of effort on, okay, I'm going to concentrate, I'm going to feel the molecules of water that's going on. There's not an effort around it. It's just, how can I simply feel the water as it's touching my hands? There's so many times we wash our hands throughout the day, and we may have them already dried, and we're like, wait, did I wash my hands or not? Because we weren't present. We didn't realize what we were doing while we were doing it. So when your hands touch water, that can be something where it's a visceral feeling sensation that can be your reminder of, let me just release all thought except the thought about the feeling of the water right now, the thought of the smell of the soap right now, the thought of where I am in this room with this sink right now, just when your hands are touching water. So that's just one example. You could do anything, really, as long as it's something simple and doesn't take a whole lot of attention, that you can lose yourself a little bit in a short activity like that. And that can help, in addition to meditation, in training you to become more present in the moment. And the more present that you are in any moment, the more ease that you have throughout your whole life. And the more that the greater part of you, that greater wisdom, the God source, or the universe's wisdom, that intuitive guidance within you, can shine through and guide you, because you're practicing releasing resistance and being able to focus. When you're able to do that and kind of be at ease, that's when that intuitive voice, you're able to access that a little bit more clearly. You get better access to, because the guidance is always there. It's just our access to it. And that's what I've learned is a huge benefit of being present in the moment, is being able to then be in touch with my intuitive guidance and have a lot more emotional stability as I go about my day-to-day life. So anyway, just inspired to share on that for a minute. So as always, thank you for joining me here, and stay around this space because I'm sure I'll have more again for you soon.